right, looks like we are live, and here we go. So, yeah, we'll see what happens, and that will be that. And hello there, DJ and Alter Ego. How are you guys doing? First two in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry if I'm looking over here, just getting things situated. These things always start off a bit clunky, but I guess that's par for the course for me. Sashimi doing all right, aside from feeling bad for my friend, which I did that off the cuff stream the other night. Sorry, not interested in Smile. I think I would not like the film. Doesn't seem like my cup of tea. But yeah, I mean, sadly, not much with the whole Michael Keane situation with his channel. No movies and breakfast so far. That was the only request I got. Jonathan Warden, I'm doing okay. Just to let you know, another one of your reviews, 10, will be uploaded sometime tomorrow. So thank you for that. Don't care about Gladiator 2. Junebug, Ty, hello there. Me doing okay, I guess. No updates, DJ. No updates. Hello there, Manny. But now, no updates so far, sadly, with Michael's YouTube account. Because YouTube is being stupid because Michael told him what channel it was, and they keep asking him, which channel? Is it this channel? No, it's this channel. Didn't read George Romero's Resident Evil script. Fairy Tale Bacon Roll, Tremors. I don't care about E.A. Roth's Thanksgiving. I really don't. No, we don't need a Werewolves of SS movie. That was the worst trailer in the whole lot in Grindhouse. But yeah, it's one of those things where I hope Michael gets it situated. If YouTube stop being a dummy and I'll get their head out of their butt and have a common sense, that'd be nice to see. But it's YouTube, so I'm pretty cynical when it comes to that. Results may vary. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed that video. The cave, it's there. No news. He did go on the YouTube, Twitter. They did answer back, but then they keep asking him which channel, and he keeps telling them which channel it is. So how many times does he have to give the same link? Like, this was the channel. And they're like, fill out this form. No, this form is for another channel. No, this is the channel. Well, that's the thing. YouTube didn't send it. It was a trick. It wasn't YouTube that sent it. It was a trick. It was a fake. It's like people send you fake Facebook or fake eBay stuff. DJ Mexicano, hello there. Elon buying YouTube? Yeah, maybe they'd be for the better. Yeah, it wasn't YouTube. It's what they call it's a fake YouTube infringement virus. That's kind of like in your spam when they say, "Hey, your Facebook, this is what's happened to it. Urgent." And you're not supposed to click on it because if you do, then you get into trouble. Hey, Peter Freaka, hope you're doing well. No, we don't need any Avatar sequels. Rush Hour 48 hours, 48 hours. Hey there, Josh. I don't care about interviewing action stars. I don't care about interviewing people. That's not really my interest because they're not going to be flat out honest. Manny Gatello, hello there. Young Guns 1 is definitely better than 2. Baby James, I don't care how much Avatar makes worldwide. Why should I care? I say that like every stream. I didn't tell it was generic. I said it is generic. Bye for hello there. Thank you for that. They're doing Friday the 13th TV show for 8 by 8/24, so they're already doing that. Insanity Pepper, hello there. No, I don't look forward to a new Eddie Murphy comedy. It looks like an atrocity. If you look forward to Jonah Hill looking like he's 85 years old, I don't know. Head needs to get twisted, bit more head, bit more straight. Hello there, Matt. Do I like Crimson Tide? Yeah, I like Crimson Tide. Hey, Cruzo Inc. I love the Canon film logo. Uh, one of my favorite logos back in the day. Friday to do something like make Jason female or trans. Nah, they won't be that imaginative. It'll just be like a rip off of that Psycho TV show. Wasn't that a prequel? Where is it? Norman as a kid and his mom. It'd be just a remake of that. Yeah, I don't care about Renfield. Favorite Gene Hackman film, Uncommon Valor, is my favorite Gene Hackman film. Never saw the PJs. Never saw it. Yeah, for the Steven Seagal novel, I never saw it. Hey, Frame by Frame, hope you're doing well. Animated Three Stooges movie, no. No updates on the Michael Keane situation with his channel. No updates to his YouTube. Uh, he contacted YouTube on Twitter, and they keep asking him the same question. What channel is it? He keeps giving them the link. Is it this channel? No. So YouTube, being dumb. So I don't know if he'll ever get his channel back. I hope so, but I'm very cynical when it comes to YouTube. I think unless you have, 100,000 or a million subscribers, they don't care about you. Unless you have connections, they don't care about you. Or they're too incompetent or they're too stupid. Fableman, don't care, really. Hey, Quiet, hello there. I don't care about seeing Avatar 2. Why would I see the film? No, I'm not going to see it. So, frame by frame, what happened was this is a thing people have to be aware of. In your email, usually it goes to spam, but sometimes it goes into the inbox. People will send you fake emails. They'll send you fake emails to trick you, like this is security breach on your Facebook, or beware your eBay's going to be deleted. Well, a hacker it's one of those things, these Trojans that they send you. It was a fake YouTube report. And Michael thought it was the actual YouTube. And he clicked on it thinking it was the actual YouTube, giving him a warning, but it wasn't. It was another one of those email fake viruses. So when he clicked on it, it's called phishing. P8, yep. And that's what happened to him. So they got the password to his Google, changed his passwords, and changed his channel. So he's trying to get it back. I don't know if he will. I hope so, because he's a friend. He's a fan. He's one of my brothers from another mother's. And I just don't trust YouTube. They didn't ask for anything. Some people just do it for the shits and giggles. You're welcome, Nick B. Thank you for that. Nemo. Okay, cool. Yeah, Canon Films is pretty cool. They randomly do that. I mean, there's literally a page where they just, it's happened to other YouTubers, the same thing, where they get turned into this wannabe channel with like an Elon Musk video streaming. So they blanket different YouTubers just for the giggles. Nope, not going to see Black Panther 2. Have no interest. Didn't like the first one. Not sitting down for 2.5, 3 hours to a movie I didn't even like the first. The Stranger, never even heard of it. So it's not actually Comcast. Yeah, Michael Keane is a good guy. The choice voice, Motkef, and he doesn't deserve that at all. And he's going through some bad stuff, and then this was something he didn't need added on to it, and then absolute headaches and YouTube being insufficient as usual. Well, yeah, I'm bummed out. I'm bummed out because of what's going on with my friend. Of course I'm bummed out. That's what you care about, your friends. And when something bad like that happens to your friends, of course you're bummed out. So one reason I'm doing this is to, why are you so mad? Because of what happened to my friend Michael, one of my dear friends. Some idiot loser, a trick that anybody could have fell for, takes his channel, and it pisses me off. Just like we all get pissed off when something like this happens to a friend of ours. If you wonder why I was asking, I was answering that. So yeah, I think that's ridiculous. I think that's crappy, uncalled for, and it sucks because I care about my friends. Movies and breakfast. I preferred Planet Terror. I hate Facebook. Hello there. No, I don't care about James Franco biopic. Well, yeah, I mean, Michael is a friend, a dear friend. So yeah, I care about that. I many could tell it was a fake. Yeah, yeah, Sally. Yeah, I mean that's the truth, Matt. They only care about you if you have millions of subscribers. That sucks. Hulk Hogan biopic would be epic. Well, they were going to do one with Chris Hemsworth, and then that kind of fell by the wayside. And I guess either because I don't know why it fell by the wayside, but Yeah, it was going to be one with Chris Hemsworth, and I know now he's got an affliction and he might retire from acting. Chris Hemsworth. I forget what it was though. Was it MS or was it something else? There's something. But yeah, Chris Hemsworth was going to do one, but that, like I said, went by the wayside. But thank you for the super chat. Have it up there for at least like it's the least I could do. uh, no more alien stuff. There's no point to any more alien stuff. It's an alien TV show. Favorite Sam Elliott role? Oh, your favorite is Tombstone. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Didn't see Don't Brief 2. I didn't like the first one. Hello there, Dante. They only care if it benefits themselves. YouTube, yeah, usually that's the case with YouTube. I mean, YouTube only cares. I hate Facebook. I reviewed Prey. Hate Shadow Combat. But yeah, Psycho Hobo. Yeah, they only YouTube only cares about themselves and about the bottom dollar, and they care about the big YouTubers because they get a cut of it, and the more money you make, the more they get a cut of it, and so they only care about the million subscribers. But someone like Michael Keane, my friend, his YouTube channel being hacked by a stupid phishing email virus, doing a fake YouTube email, which it wasn't YouTube. He's trying on the Twitter, he's trying on the YouTube Twitter, and YouTube being idiotic, moronic. Is it this channel? Is it this channel? No, it's the channel I told you. So it is what it is. I don't know what else to do. Pretty much told them just keep at it, keep hounding them, keep annoying them until they do something. I think it's what you have to do. You have to keep doing it while and be annoying. No, I don't think Holly will bring back Gumby or Popeye. Thank you, RJ. I appreciate that. Don't care about Indiana Jones 5. It's unneeded, unwanted, and he's too old. He's 80 years old. Not needed. Not needed. Best on-screen depiction of the devil. Gabriel Byrne, End of Days is a pretty good depiction. He did a good job in that. My favorite John Candy film is Planes, Trains, Automobiles, and Summer Rental. I don't have any go-to Christmas movies. There's ones I like, Scrooge, Jingle All the Way, and stuff. But I don't have any go-to ones. Which has Ren and Stimpy. There's a lot of other people involved with it, and he doesn't put his material into the show, unlike Victor Salva, who literally did a film like Jeepers Creepers 2, where he had a bunch of guys shirtless on top of a school bus, and he pretty much drooled with the camera over them. So that's the difference. Cameron talking about another Terminator film. No one wants another Terminator film. That's the problem. That's the difference. No one wants a Terminator film. No one is asking for a Terminator film. No one's begging for a Terminator film. No one, I bet if I did a poll, if I said who wants another Terminator film, 90% would say no. Listen to the audience. Listen to what they want and don't want, as in general. Listen to the room. No one is asking for another Terminator film Let it go. There is no more story you can tell. That's been clear since all they've done is try to redo Terminator 2 over and over and over again. And Roger says, Terminator is the only sequel to bomb 3 times. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind Salvation, but thou tried to get a new set of films. It did not work. McGee was not the director to choose. I'm sorry, you don't choose the guy who did Charlie's Angels movies to do a Terminator film, PG-13 Terminator film. You're kind of asking to fall on your face. Actually, I don't know what it was rated. I don't know why I keep thinking PG-13. Maybe it was. I can't remember what it was rated. Maybe it wasn't. It just felt that way. Genesis wanted a trilogy of films. That failed. Maybe don't get the guy who directed Thor 2 The Dark World. Why would you get Thor 2 The Dark World director? Who thought Thor 2 was the Salvation was PG-13? Okay. You never know, I mean, with some of these movies. And like get the director of Thor 2 to do a Terminator film. And Genesis did a lot of things wrong. Bad cast, terrible humor, Arnold smiling in a police station while Bad Boys What You Gonna Do is playing. And then Dark Fate wanted to have a new trilogy. It failed. It was awful. Didn't the guy who did Deadpool 1 do that? And he said all this stuff that was going to happen, and it didn't happen. Instead, you blew up Edward Furlong's face in the first 10 minutes, 5 minutes. You said, how do we open up a Terminator film? Let's go up and kill John Connor and shoot him in the face and tell the audience he didn't matter. Because we got another female leader in 5 minutes. So what was so important about John Connor when he could be replaced easily as another savior? Only this time it's female, guys. Because men can't be the saviors. It has to be, you have to have a clit to be the savior of the future. You have to have a pussy to be the savior of the universe. Can't be guys anymore. That's why Arnold's Terminator was a house interior decorator, what the hell it was. John Connor died in the first 50 seconds. Yeah, I know about. I just. So it's still within the first 5 minutes. So there you go. But screw all those movies, except the first two. The first two, I can watch Salvation for what it is. So maybe I could add that in there. But the first two are really the only truly good ones. But thank you for that, Roger. Rapid Kirby, Sally, you don't be seeing that much more often because Hollywood doesn't learn lessons. Just doesn't. They're doing a Arachnophobia remake, not that it's needed. So get ready for a bunch of CGI spiders. Blumhouse is consistent trash. I agree with that. Wild Wrangler, hello there. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I mean, that's what Hollywood doesn't understand. Just stop making movies. You don't need 85 Fast and Furious films, Terminator films, Alien films. You only needed 2 Alien films. You only needed 2 Predator films. You only needed 2 Terminator films. That's it. That's all you needed. Just stop. Oh, thank you, Chuck. Remember when Ice Cube tried to be an action star? You mean, hey, YK, Happy New Year. Hello there, Kim Cutie. Hello, everyone. Yeah, you mean Triple H State of the Union? Yes, Sally, I do remember Triple H State of the Union. I don't mind Ice Cube, but he has to be used appropriately. He was used well in 21 Jump Street. He was used well in Friday. He is not the guy to be an action star. He did not fit when compared to Vin Diesel. He was not that much into shape. I mean, I hate to say it, but Ice Cube didn't seem like he was that much in shape in Triple H State of the Union. He didn't really work well in the fight sequences. It didn't help that the director was the same guy who directed James Bond Die Another Day, which is one of the worst James Bond films. It just is. And if Ice Cube, if you want to put him as with an action star, you have to utilize him the right way, and he was not. Just like there's other, I mean, hell, Bob. If you can turn Bob Odenkirk into an action star, and nobody, but that was done well. That was look at what the guy can and can't do, being in those parameters, and very top-notch action directors or choreography to work with him. If you have people like that around Ice Cube, maybe it could work. Yeah, I liked him in Anaconda. I liked him in Friday. I liked him in. I didn't care for Dangerous Grounds, but I liked him in what was a 21 Jump Street. But again, fist fight, awful. I'm trying to. Are we there yet? Are we done yet? Where the hell? Ride Along 2. I did not like those films at all. Good evening, Afro. Hello there. Thank you for coming by. But yeah, Ice Cube did not work in that type of Triple X State Union action star. He just did not work at all. Just wasn't the right fit. Zarathustra, I did review it. The Italian Stallion, I did review it. Ghost of Mars, I don't mind compared to what other people have said, but I don't mind it, but it is a lesser version of Escape from New York and Assault on Precinct 13. And Torque, yeah, Torque was awful. That was trying to be Fast and Furious with motorcycles, and it was ridiculous. Schindler's List is a pretty decent movie. Renfield, I have no interest. Trailer did nothing for me. Looked very goofy. I don't care if the House Party remake flops. I don't really care. Samuel, hello there. Unleashed with Jet Li, one of his better movies, I think. Chris Tucker is too good for Friday. Do you mean Friday and Rush Hour? Well, I mean, here's the thing though. He didn't really do anything else other than Money Talks, and he did like one or two other things. He was in a bit role in Fifth Element, bit role in Jackie Brown, but he made a lot of money from Rush Hour, and he pretty much retired. He's like, nope, I don't have to do this anymore. Look how much money I made. And now he's found religion, so he doesn't really curse as much, and his comedy's a bit different. And yeah, I love Money Talks. I wish they had a Blu-ray. Salad does not. It doesn't have a Blu-ray. Same with Nothing to Lose of Martin Lawrence. They both came out in 1997, and neither one has a Blu-ray. Taking Lives didn't care for. Dark Skies didn't see. Avatar: Lord of the Rings neither. But yeah, with Chris Tucker, I always thought he was a very talented guy. He was a very funny guy. Some people felt he was annoying. I didn't think he was annoying. I was enjoying his energy. I loved Friday. Um, I loved Friday. I loved Money Talks. I loved all this other stuff. Oh, it's the same person coming in the troll with money. Thanks for the money. Still not watching the film. Sorry, but the purse is back again. But hey, thanks for the money, man. Yeah, he found religion. I wish we could have seen more Chris Tucker movies solo. That would have been nice to see. Yeah, I mean, I love the Fifth Element. I saw it in the theaters in 1997 and had a great time with it. Had a great time in the theater. And what's sad is, yeah, I could see him, but he's more tolerable in that than Kevin Hart in most of his movies. Hi there, Bobby. And I'm sorry, Chris Tucker to me is 10 times funnier than Kevin Hart. And that's what I'm talking about. I wish Kevin Hart, I wish, how do I put it? Chris Tucker had some of the roles, a lot of the roles that Kevin Hart had. That's what I mean. I wish Chris Tucker had gone for more of these leading man roles. I really do. Not a fan of the final cut. Didn't care for the ending where he just gets killed off. Lame ending. Movie reviewer, no problem. But yeah, Chris Tucker, I mean, I get why people found him annoying the Fifth Element. I get that. But at the same time, I would have. Thank you, movie reviewer. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I would have loved to see him do more standalone movies, like Kevin Hart has done. But he made his money with Rush Hour and Rush Hour 2. And hey, Mike Epps or Chris Tucker? I would go with Chris Tucker. I like Mike Epps. He's very funny and All About the Benjamins. That's another Ice Cube film I enjoy. All About the Benjamins is a much better version of Ride Along. Like, if you want to see Ride Along 1 and 2 done better, and with Ice Cube, go watch All About the Benjamins. And the essential part of that is having Mike Epps instead of Kevin Hart. And again, that's what makes the difference. That really is what makes the difference. But Mike Epps, I do enjoy. But I would choose Chris Tucker because I love Rush Hour 1 and 2. I love Money Talks. I love Friday. Just that energy and just mouth of fury that he had back in the day was very infectious. And I could not get enough of Chris Tucker back in the day. I wanted to see everything with him in it. And sadly, that list was short, but I love Money Talks. Even Charlie Sheen's good in that. And Chris Tucker giving him shit. He had all the women. And then what Charlie Sheen says the line, all the men, all the women, I fucked them all. And in truth, he did. Charlie, Charlie Sheen did fuck them all. Thank you, Hopium. What makes Dead Space 3 so bad? I remember only playing an hour of it back in the day. Um, I love Dead Space 1 and 2. Dead Space 3 I'm not a fan of because number one, I'm not a fan of the story. I'm not a fan of the direction they put into the story. Meaning I didn't care for the fact that for the first 10, 15 minutes you're fighting just humans. That was ridiculous. That's number one. Number two, the weapons sound lame. They don't sound right, especially the plasma cutter. They sound different. They don't sound as strong. The line gun, especially, seemed a lot weaker and lamer. And that's because they did all this thing where you have to take all these weapons and you can do all these 50 things with them. I don't want to do 50 things with a weapon and create machine guns that tear ass. I don't want that. The story was predictable. This guy that is with Ellie, the girl. You know he's going to turn on you. You know all these other people are going to die. The whole point where it's the moons that have come alive, the moons are alive. The moons. And the way it ends was really lame and all this other stuff. Just was not a fan of it. Was not a fan of it at all. Didn't care. I didn't think it was scary. I didn't think it was that atmospheric. I thought Ellie was a much stronger character in the second Dead Space. Dead Space 3, she was kind of just much weaker of a character. Uh, like I said, the weapons, it just wasn't as fun. Like I said, the sound design and even the creature design seemed less interesting compared with the second game. Like the second game, those little creatures with the three tentacles were kids. Here they change them into dogs instead of little kids. And again, like the enemy design and all this stuff, it just the story I didn't care for. It wasn't fun. Shooting the guns didn't sound and didn't have that same satisfaction. And the story with the predictable elements and oh, you think Ellie's dead? You know she's not dead. She's not dead. All this other stuff. It wasn't really a fun experience for me. To me, the Callisto Protocol was the real Dead Space 3. I didn't care for having that guy Carver around you all the time either, because you're supposed to play it multiplayer. I'm sorry, you don't need multiplayer. Yeah, Callisto Protocol I really enjoyed. I really did. Oh, thank you, Psycho Hobo. Dead Spaces 3's turncoat guy remind me of that principal from the Breakfast Club. He looks like him. Yeah, what's his name? Paul Gleason is the actor you're thinking of. That's right. Paul Gleason, he was in Die Hard as well. He was the cop outside that was given Reginald VelJohnson. Hey there, Austin Wilcott. He was giving Reginald VelJohnson a hard time, complain about Glass, and then Bruce was like, "Glass, who gives a shit about Glass?" But he's been a lot of stuff. Paul Gleason, yeah, he played the principal in Breakfast Club. I see he was in Die Hard. He's been quite a few other stuff. So, but yeah, that turncoat guy was so predictable. You see it coming 5 miles away. Hey, Will Ferrell, number one fan. Hello there. But yeah, that's one of the many elements that just made me lose so much interest in Dead Space 3. Like Callisto Protocol, I like the combat. The story is maybe not original, but it was fun in a B movie sense. I got easy fun out of it. Region free Blu-ray of car you can get on eBay. Well, isn't but here's the thing: is it just a bootleg? Because a lot of things on eBay can easily be bootlegs. Video Bird, hello there. Imagine that awful Eddie Murphy film, terrible Eddie Murphy film. Last of Us, I played. It wasn't. Eh, I didn't love it like other people. Yes, Josh Duhamel is in Callisto Protocol. Yes, that's one of the reasons I liked it. That's one of the reasons I liked Callisto Protocol. I liked his performance. I thought he did a really good job. Let's see. Yeah, I know. I still don't think the combat is fun, and the story didn't do anything for me. It was like The Walking Dead. I'm not a fan of The Walking Dead, so there you go. I'm so different strokes for different folks. What can I say? Hey, Andy T. Shore. Favorite movie set in one location, probably George Romero's Dawn of the Dead, or well, Aliens. Really, Aliens is in one location. Aliens. Dryden the Bruce Lee story was okay. It was all right. I've only Tulsa King. I've just watched the ones I was requested, so that's as far as I am. The only film that interests me this year is John Wick 4. Corn songs, yeah, some of them. I can't name them because I don't remember the names of the songs, but I remember liking some of them. Into the ground, down, down, into the ground. I forget what that song is, but that's Corn. Well, thank you, Blast Radius. Have you seen the movie Clean Shaven with Peter Green? I've never heard of the movie, to be honest. If you like Jacob's Ladder, recommend it. Very good film based on the accurate interpretation of schizophrenia. Peter Green's best movie, in my opinion. I never heard of it. So does it have the same downbeat ending as Jacob's Ladder then? Or do you mean like in terms of freaky visuals? But I'll leave that up for a little bit because thank you so much for that, man. I've never heard of Clean Shaven. That's the first I've heard of it. I don't know what year it came out or anything. So that's pretty cool. Peter Green, why does that name sound familiar? Peter Green. Is he a guy that usually plays bad guys? Falling Away from Me. Okay, thank you. Splice, terrible film. Hey, Aragorn Skywalker. Sniper Elite games, I've never played them. Okay, Falling Away from Me. Okay. Yeah, that I do like that song. But yeah, Peter Green, is that the guy? Again, he usually is a bad guy and stuff. Remember the Dreamcast? I never played the Dreamcast. Yeah, Peter Green, the Pulp Fiction. Oh yeah, the bad guy in the mask. That's what I thought. I wanted to make sure that was the right Peter Green I was thinking of. Martin Lawrence's best film, Bad Boys, the Bad Boys movies, Bad Boys trilogy. I, I I'm not into the movie 12 Monkeys, man. Not into it. There's other movies I prefer. Yeah, Peter Green, I remember in Under Siege 2 Dark Territory. Yeah, Nothing to Lose, I really enjoy. I wish they had a Blu-ray. I love Nothing to Lose with Martin Lawrence and Tim Robbins. That's probably one of my favorites of his. Seagal's worst film is what was the name of it? I had it. Attack Force. Uh, Never played The Witcher. Yeah, I ranted on Gummo. I thought it was stupid. The Stupids. Stupid, terrible movie. No, no word on Michael Keane's channel. Yeah, I've never played a Witcher game. What would Attack Force be like with a video game? I don't know. It would be dubbed by a different video game. Tony Tucker, you said Eddie Murphy hasn't made a good film since 48 Hours, and I guess you haven't seen Beverly Hills Cop. So, yeah. Hey, Jedi. Favorite Jeff Goldblum role in film besides The Fly? Independence Day is a good one. That's a good one. Um, I mean, Jeff Goldblum's a good actor. Nicolas Cage's worst film. I don't know. I'd have to see a list. He's made some bad ones. Like Season of the Witch is pretty bad. Left Behind, that's a pretty bad one as well. Beverly Hills Cop is overrated, and I guess you don't like. Well, teach their own. I don't know what you want me to say. Teach their own. I don't get it. Don't get it. In fact, the story's nothing like The Walking Dead. You're in an apocalyptic world where you're dealing with people trying to kill you and zombies trying to kill you, and being a depressing era where you're trying to survive. Last of Us is exactly like The Walking Dead. You have humans that try to kill you. You have humans separating their own cul-de-sacs. It's exactly like The Walking Dead. Unless you haven't seen The Walking Dead. Seb B, just nothing. Uh, just regular. I have no sound bar. I just watch the TV and play it on the Blu-ray player. Mandy, as a game, I don't know how it worked as a game, but I love the movie. Yes, Beverly Hills Cop is absolutely a classic. With Beverly Hills Cop 2. Uh, 70s Kung Fu films, I mean, it depends. Mainly pretty much the Bruce Lee rip-off movies. Enter the Game of Death, I really enjoy. Uh, some of those. Bruce Lee, those type of stuff. Favorite X-Files episode, Home. Metro's a great movie. It's not boring as hell. The Dead Zone, I'm fine with the DVD. I like the film, but I don't need the Blu-ray of it. Hey Kim, hope you're doing well. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a little bit of the slow mode. Thank you, moderators. I appreciate it. But just bear with me on this. I'm going to just check something out real quick. 300 doesn't have zombies in it. You've never seen 300, I guess. If you think 300 has zombies in it. I don't know what version of 300 you've seen, but whatever. Hey, Orc, hope you're doing well, man. Well, I think they did try to make some type of John Wick video game. The Grey, not a fan. Didn't care for the ending of the film. It was a survival movie where no one survived. So to be kind of defeated the purpose. A survival movie where no one survived, like I said, kind of defeated the purpose. Folks, I'm sorry. The Last of Us is a lot like The Walking Dead. I mean, to say it's not, come on now. But if you like it, that's cool, but I don't have to. Late Phases, good werewolf movie. I like Late Phases. Who should play Shadow in Sonic 3? Keanu Reeves would be cool. No, I'm not a fan of the Howling, so I'm not going to get the 4K. I'll have to check that video out then. What do you mean by movie games? Games that are based on movies. Depends how successful they are. I mean, if not a lot of people buy them, and if not a lot of people go out for them, then they're going to make less and less of them. They kind of gotten a bad name, bad recognition. I mean, they still do. Wasn't there an Avengers video game and Spider-Man? I mean, there still are. Probably not as prevalent as before, though. Thank you, Dabian. My fair one-liner. That's tough. Probably I come in peace, and you go in pieces, asshole. And Isolation, I'll put over RE7. Bowfinger is a good movie. Cinema Stroff, I don't know who that is. Silver Silver Bullet. No, my favorite werewolf film is Dog Soldiers. Oh, there's a documentary on the making of GoldenEye. I didn't know that. Interesting. Cool. I didn't know there's a doc. That's pretty cool. There's a documentary on the video game. That's neat. Favorite villain from Lethal Weapon films, Gary Busey. Spoon. Oh, there is no spoon. I mean, Dog Soldiers. Uh, yeah. I mean, I like the Starface video game. I have that for PlayStation 2, and that was a fun game. Has a little bit of Grand Theft Auto detail to it. Oh, it's on Tubi. Okay, then. Cool. Never saw Dark Angel, just to Alba. Never saw it. Ginger Dim Man is an awful movie. Worst action movie? I don't know. There's too many to name. I like Resident. I actually like Resident Evil 7 more than Resident Evil 2 remake. Favorite Bond villain? Well, I like Bad Moon. I would say that's in my top 5 favorite werewolf films. Bad Moon. Favorite Jake Gyllenhaal film? I don't know. Maybe The Source Code. New Jack Seal put over Deep Cover. Frame by Frame is cool, man. Hey, John Vaz. What game system do I have? PlayStation 2, PS3, and PS4. No, I don't like Joy's World Tour, but I think my videos would make that pretty obvious. PS5's way too much money. I'm not paying $500-600 for a video game system. Rush Hour 2 I like a lot more than Part 3. I have a 360, but I never use it, so it's like I don't have one. I just never used it. Because the stuff I wanted, like a couple months later, it came out on PS4, so I just got them on PS4. So, but it's all right. I bought it for cheap at a pawn shop. Take care, Derek. Gina Carano's a lot better than Ronda Rousey. Pearl Jam or Nirvana, I like both. Vampire in Brooklyn sucks. I've tried the 360, it's just I didn't play it much. And I don't like the controller. And I don't like I want a wire for the controller. I don't like there's just batteries or nothing else. And again, the games I wanted, you could get on the PS4, like Dead Rising, Alan Wake, and Serious Sam, you could get on PS4. Gia Carano would beat Brie Larson easily. I like Late Phases. I do like that one. No, I don't have a PS1. I have a little fake mini PS1 with a bunch of ROMs in it, but not an actual PS1. It's X-Files worth watching? I guess it just depends what kind of shows you're into. Michael Rosen, don't know who that is. First X-Files is good. That movie's good. Second X-Files is bad. Never played Left 4 Dead. Yeah, I had PS1 back in the day. That's how I first played stuff like Silent Hill and Resident Evil 2, but that was gone when the PS2 came around. Never played Fatal Frame. Yeah, I know. That's why one of the reasons I got rid of it is the PS2 can play the PS1. A Me TV channel? I don't know what that is. Millennium? I don't know how that will work as a game, to be honest. If Michael has said if he doesn't get his channel back, he won't come back to YouTube. That's why I hope he does get his channel back. But he said if he doesn't get his channel back, he won't come back to YouTube. Because to him, it's like it's too much to restart all over again. And then this fake email that he got that tricked him. It just sucks. Well, here's the thing, it wasn't YouTube. It was a fake email that someone sent because these hackers do it called phishing with a P. And it's like they do the same thing with Facebook and eBay and stuff. They send you fake emails. Worst X-Files episodes, Space in season 1 is pretty bad. All of season 10 and 11. I would not want any 90s action movie to be a video game. I think their own separate thing. I think their own separate universes. Never played Wolfenstein. I know of it, but I never played it. Maximum Overdrive is a great movie. Don't care. I don't care about the new M Night movie. Why should I? He hasn't made a good movie in years. Yeah, never had a Dreamcast. I've heard good things about the system, but never had it. Am I excited for Constantine 2? No. It's too late for it. Why do I say that? Matrix 4. Glass sucks. After he hasn't been back to YouTube because years ago people made hate channels on him, and he's like, I don't have time to deal with this crap. Old sucks. Oh, thank you, Bobby. Oh, Mike gets it back. I made a short video on that. I appreciate that, Bobby. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I'm sure he will appreciate it. I know he mentioned he said in a text he appreciates people's kind words. So yeah, thank you to the people who have sent that. Thank you so much. Gears of War are fun games for the 360. You know what? Funny enough, I have them, and I still haven't played them. I think they're in here. Check real quick. Let me check real quick if they're in here. Sorry. Yeah. And you know, I still haven't played them. It's been a while. So but yeah, there's a lot of games I would love to get time to play, but just finding the time to play them is the problem. Oofty Sizemore, your father. Yeah, sadly, that's how they do it. That's how they trick you. And that's very much too bad. But sadly, that does happen a lot more often than not. So, damn it. There we go. Okay. Let me just change this up real quick. And then change it back again. Okay. Sorry. I was scrolling on the phone and I had to rearrange some things because this touch tone on the phone. So let me get a drink here. Game Grumps, I never watched them. Ah, cool. I'm glad you enjoyed Volcano, Toby. Hey there, Terminator. Don't care about Gladiator sequel. Most overrated sequel besides The Dark Knight? Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. Both of them. Hey, Broad Stipe. Most overrated action film? I don't know, the later Avenger movies. Yeah, why would I care about sequel to Gladiator? Most overrated 80s horror film? I don't know. I'd have to see a list. Do I think Point Break is overrated? Yeah, I do think it's overrated. I've said that before. Do you think being left-handed is better than being right-handed? I don't think there's a difference. I mean, if it's the hand you use the most, then what's the difference? I disagree. I love The Shining. Dark Knight Rises is worse. Chase, no, I don't like any of those people you mentioned. Angry Joe is a dumbass. Jeremy Johns, I don't care. And Phantom Strike, I don't even know who that is. Angry Joe's a dummy. He has a crap about Angry Joe. Tyler from Child's Play 3, it's fine with him. Oh, no problem, Oofty, yeah. But I mean, that was pretty early in the year it came out. Favorite Blade villain? Villains in the second film. Callisto Protocol, I would love to see a sequel. Doubt it'll happen though. Do I watch Dark Side Phil? No. Metal Jesus Rocks? Never seen them. Deftones? Never heard them. Never played Red Dead 2. Didn't play Red Dead 1. Angry Joe blows dick. Tired being nice about it. He blows dick cheeseburgers. Some call me Johnny. Sounds familiar. The only movie I'm curious about this year is John Wick 4. Roadhouse remake, stupid. Completely stupid. Also will cut killed off as in killed off, but will be coming back later because they do that a lot in TV shows. I don't watch the Chucky TV show. Desperado is a good movie. Cade, The Tortured Crossing, never even heard of it. Favorite Mark Wahlberg film besides The Big Hit? I don't know. Um, I like Three Kings. I like Painting Gain. I liked The Italian Job. I'll go with the other guys. I actually didn't mind that one. But thanks, Frame by Frame. It's not even a full rant on. It's just if people like them, that's cool. We have different opinions. We have different thoughts, different ideals. I don't care for a lot of his movie reviews. Just like a lot of people don't care for mine. The world still keeps on turning. You know, him giving the theatrical cut of Justice League an 8 out of 10, but yet he wants to give the Callisto Protocol game a 3 out of 10. I'm like, I'm sorry, Justice League, there's nothing in that movie that's an 8 out of 10 movie. And there's nothing in Callisto Protocol that gives it a 3 out of 10. But I think the different opinions, different thoughts, and for a guy named Angry Joe, he's not angry a whole lot. And if he is angry, it just seems forced or fake or phony. And for again, for a guy called Angry Joe, either he doesn't get angry a lot or I don't know. Yeah, give Prey 8 out of 10. Yeah, sure. Crying out loud. Oh, I think Angry Joe's full of shit. Especially with the Callisto Protocol 3 out of 10. He didn't like it because he sucked ass at the game. You can't fight three guys at the same time. I did multiple fucking times, so maybe he needs to stop sucking dick at the game and get good, son. Maybe stop fucking choking dick on your fucking controller. Take your dick out, put it back in your pants, stop fucking the controller, play the fucking game, and stop jamming the controller up your ass. Stop being a fucking fruitcake. Play the fucking game. Get good, son. Angry blow. Sorry that you blew at the game. So I just had to let loose. I'm never going to be the popular guy, so why the hell should I even try? Fuck it. Not like Angry Joe knows who I am or gives a flying fuck, so good. I don't give a flying fuck about him, too. Fuck it. I don't know what the Frollo show is. Callisto Protocol was incel white male propaganda. The only incels in their life is the ones they looked in the mirror. Blowout, that's a pretty decent movie. I mean, because of the ending, it's not a rewatchable film for me, but it's a decent movie. They did a Spaceballs cartoon, Alter Ego. Hey, Dark Metal Spider. Yeah, fuck Angry Joe. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired. I don't. I will never be the popular guy. Angry Joe can eat my ball sacks. Eat Superman's ball sacks since he rides on Superman's dick every day and twice on Tuesday. That could be the Superman movie. Dang! Henry Cavill not coming back as Superman. Boo fucking who? The world still keeps on turning. Oh, they're not gonna bring back Henry Cavill Superman. Duh. Duh. They're not gonna bring back Henry Cavill Superman. Shut the fuck up, Angry Joe. Tough titty. Shit happens. And then you die. Fuck. Angry Joe called his fans out because he liked She-Hulk. Hey Chase, you don't have to do all caps. I can see your words, so you don't have to do all caps thing. I can see it, man. Remember Drew Wario? Yeah, I remember that he did stuff with ladies that he wasn't supposed to. Don't need a History of the World Part 2. And you know it's not going to be the same type of humor because of the PC Brigade. And when was the last time Mel Brooks made a movie? Yes, I remember Siskel and Ebert. I'm not a popular guy at all. Um, I only really no, there's not specific gamers. I mean, Anthony from Let's Talk Resident Evil, he's a good guy. I like him. He has a Resident Evil channel. I watch him. He's a good guy. Gary, nothing to be sorry about. What's with the press in all caps letters? Yeah, I know. Favorite James Woods performance? I mean, pretty much all of them. Any Given Sunday, John Carver's Vampires, Videodrome, True Believer, Cop. I like all of them. The Hard Way. Yeah, I watch Brad Jones every once in a while. The Cinema Snob. James Woods or Harrison Ford. I mean, I like both, so it's hard to choose. Hey, Davey Viz. Hope you're doing well. Could you see James Woods as Norman Osborn and James Cameron Spider-Man? I guess. Weakest Godzilla performance? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I mean, I don't watch James Wolfe nowadays, so I don't know what he's doing. I haven't kept track. Family Man, Nicolas Cage, meh, indifferent on it. No Superman reboot. Just let it stop for a while. Paul Blart Mall Cop, they suck. Nostalgia Critic. I don't watch Nostalgia Critic. Didn't watch Malcolm in the Middle. Never played the PS2 Van Helsing game. Ninja Turtle I like more than Battletoads. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, didn't care for it. Doug Dog Walker, I don't know who. Never played the Shrek video games. The worst fight Godzilla had? That one with the little kid. I forget what it was. Godzilla's Revenge or something. Favorite Rocky film was Rocky 4. Harry and the Hendersons I like more than E.T. I don't hate Last of Us. I just think it's an overrated game and I didn't love it like other people did. I played the game. It wasn't for me. The story didn't do anything for me. Just reminded me too much of The Walking Dead, which I'm not a fan of. The combat, I just didn't care for it. I didn't care for trying to hit a guy. Didn't care for. Didn't care for it. It wasn't fun to me. Didn't see Spiderwick Chronicles. Didn't see the original Longest Yard, so can't say. Yeah, I played a little bit of Urban Chaos on the channel. I like the game. I have it over here. It's a fun game. Really enjoyed it. Least favorite Rocky film, the Creed movies. I think Rocky 5 deserves to be a bit hated. Didn't play Resident Evil 8, so can't answer that. I like the first Urban Legend more. I choose Cliff Fan over Last Action Hero. Didn't watch Doctor Who, so can't answer it. I played Crash Bandicoot once, decades ago. Remember enjoying it. Rise of, they're both bad, Jedi. Resident Evil Zero sucks. Andy T. Show, I don't know what's going on with that. I hope so. Rocky 5 is bad for a number of reasons. Bad rap music. Time in the Machine Gun is okay, but nowhere near up to the level of the first four movies in terms of villain. The fact that the fight takes place, yes, is different, but at the same time just didn't feel natural. The fact that he loses everything, all his money, everything he worked hard for the first four movies just seemed kind of lame and depressing. Speed or Big Trouble in China, I mean, they're two very different movies. I enjoy them for different reasons. Favorite Joe Dante film, The Burbs. Spider-Verse 2, I mean, I'm curious about it. Did I like Rocky Balboa? Yes. Yeah, Kill Switch is an awful junk of Steven Seagal film. Vin Diesel or The Rock, and I kind of feel the same about both nowadays. But Rocky Balboa, that was a better directed, better made, better acted film. So it felt more emotional. I'm really sorry, Joe. I wish you the best in the hospital. Good wishes and good thoughts towards your way, man. Good luck, Joe. Wish you the best in that. So you're in the hospital right now? Jesus. Well, frame by frame, I mean, don't tell them that. My favorite comedy is The Golden Child, but I just think that stars a white guy. Zathura, I didn't mind Zathura. Also, Stallone's performance was pretty weak in Rocky Five because he's trying to play brain damage, but at the same time, it's like he didn't know how to play it. So he's being overzealous in his accent. Hey yo, how's it going? Rocky Balboa, the Italian stallion. So I think of the first six movies that's Stallone's weakest performance. But I do think the work print version is a better version of Rocky Five. Torque is an awful movie. I don't know what Inside is. I like Blade and Blade 2, but Blade 2 is my favorite. Jumanji, I'll take over Zathura. Well, the fight is heard in Rocky Five by the crappy music. Rocky Balboa is better in every single way over Rocky Five. Sorry, man. And it seemed like the crowd was with me on that. Rocky Five music is not badass. If you're talking the Elton John song at the end, then yes. The rest of it with that crappy '90s rap wannabe crap, that was bad. Worst horror film? I don't know. John Rambo I put over Rocky Balboa. I don't No, I don't know what The Rock's doing. The wokest film Disney made, I don't know. Take a number. Take any pick. Don't know anything about the Puss in Boots movie. Shower Combat better writing than Rocky Five. And if we're talking about the work for Rocky Five, it's not that bad of a movie. The theatrical cut of Rocky Five is pretty bad. The weakest of the first six movies. It's better than the Creed films, but that's not saying much. Because all the Creed films can suck my dick. Fuck Creed 3. Oh, thank you, Richard. I appreciate it. Rewatched Doom 2005, enjoyed it. Yeah, I've always enjoyed the film. It's not the definitive Doom movie. It needs more action and other stuff to fix it, but there's a lot of stuff that I liked about it. I saw in the theater back in 2005. Was really hyped for it, and a bit too slow pace in the first half. Just too slow pace in the first half of the film. But I like Carl Urban. I like The Rock playing a villainous character. That was a nice change of pace. And I like The Monsters by Stan Winston's crew. And I think there's some pretty good practical effects. I think the last 30 minutes of the film helped save that film for me. But the film needed much more action and much more carnage, much more monsters to be a definitive Doom movie. But I like the musical score in that. I don't mind the production design. There's a lot of good stuff to that Doom movie. Is that the definitive Doom? I hope one day we get that, but I think it's a good start and it's better than Doom Annihilation. But thank you for that, Richard. I appreciate that. But yeah, I do overall like that film. I know I'm not supposed to like it, but I don't care. I like what I like and I don't what I don't. Just like everybody else in the chat. The first person was shameless fan service. Why was that a bad idea though? Like that's what I wanted. That was a fun scene. Like fan service can be a good thing as well. That's that's a good version of fan service. I don't see how that's a bad scene. Interest in astrology? No, zero interest. Do I still like Star Trek 5? Yes, despite its flaws. Well, because Doom is based on Doom 3 more than the other Doom games. Doom is trying. I think that maybe that was the mistake, but it went more for Doom 3 and not Doom 1 and 2. San Pellegrino, I've never had that. Favorite movie, TV show, song, and video game. Favorite movie is Hard Target. Favorite video game is between Silent Hill 2 and Resident Evil 4. I don't see how the first person shooter scene is cornball. I mean, I don't get that at all. What the fuck you doing, Tormentor? Dude, get the fuck out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Get the fuck out. You fuck out. You fucking suck. You fucking suck. You fucking suck, Tormentor. Dude, you fucking suck. Suck the dick. You suck. Come on, we had 90 people here. I gotta do something crazy. Maybe make one person laugh. Maybe Joe, if you're in the hospital, hopefully I try to make you laugh with that. It's YouTube. That's what it's meant for. It's meant for fun. I mean, that's the thing. It's meant to be fun. Yep, that's my true side. I just need to do the Stanley Kubrick look. Yeah, the hardcore Henry treatment of Doom, that would be cool to see. I think that would be the definitive Doom movie. I miss those freak outs, especially back in 2010. Well, it's just I don't do them as much because I've seen much more movies. And sometimes it's just like I mean, if I do it, it has to be natural for, in a review. Otherwise, it would be just forcing an act. Next week, I do another crazy yell. And then this week, I do another crazy yell. So I just, last Marvel film I liked, probably Doctor Strange 2. No problem, Rapid Kirby. Take care. So, what the fuck are y'all doing? No, I'm just kidding. I meant Doctor Strange 1 in 2016. That's what I meant to say. Doctor Strange 2 sucks. Doctor Strange 1, I meant to say, I was in the middle of something, then my brain went to something else. Yeah, I meant the 2016 film, yes. I was trying to say Doctor Strange in 2016, but I came off Doctor Strange 2. But Doctor Strange 2016. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, it's there, but I don't like it as much as I used to, so I would still go with Doctor Strange from 2016. It's the last Marvel film I like. Doctor Strange 2 was awful. I meant to say Doctor Strange from 2016. But yeah, since we had like 100 people here, just real quick life for anyone who's followed my channel. If you follow Michael Keane, the Choice Voices channel, for those who didn't see the previous video, and for those who didn't know what happened, Michael Keane, MLKKEF Enterprises, again, the Choice Voice. Sally, he had gotten a fake email sent to him saying that YouTube was doing something, but it wasn't from YouTube. It was a fake, what they call phishing with a P. And he clicked on it. It was an accident. Again, he thought it was the actual YouTube. It wasn't. It's one of these fake emails. And sadly, that when you open up those emails and there's ways that you download certain Google documents, attachments, it gives you a virus. The virus, hackers use it to take your information, including your passwords, and then they took his stuff and took his Google, and that's why his channel is now hacked. He's contacted Twitter, YouTube. They're being stupid because they're like, okay, which channel is it? This one. Okay, but is this one? No, I said this one. So he's trying to do his best. That's up to YouTube. If they fix this stuff and actually listen and have common sense. So yeah, good luck with that. But it is what it is. So he might get it. I mean, I don't know if he'll ever get it back. I know he said if he doesn't, he won't be back on YouTube. Maybe he'll do his video game stuff still. I don't know because it's on another channel. But yeah, I really feel sorry for him, and I hope I did all I could. I don't know what else I can do. Jenna Ortega's, thank you, frame by frame. Jenna Ortega's acting Wednesday. It fits because she's a plank of wood, but that fit because the plank of wood is what you need for Wednesday because she's deadpan in acting. So she was actually a right fit for it. So actually, her acting isn't that bad because it fit for what the role was required. So thank you for that. Most underrated Marvel film, Avengers: Age of Ultron. Uh, don't do James Bond until another 10 years. So no, not Aaron Taylor Johnson's Bond. Wait until Bond for another 10 years. I still choose Christina Ricci as Wednesday. Thor Ragnarok, not as much as I used to. Oh, thank you, bro. Stipe. Thank you, man. I hope he gets his channel back. I like Michael Keane. So do I. I mean, he's a dear friend. He's a dear. I'm a fan. I'm a friend. He's one of my brothers from another mother's. Same with Efrey and Michael CP and like they're my Fabio. They're my brothers from another mother's. So I care about those guys and care about them deeply. So I always feel bad when something like that happens. Over a simple mistake that anybody could have made. Gone Ho is called phishing with a P. It's a fake email, and what you do is if you click on it, they use devices to steal your passwords. Because spamware, malware gets put into a computer and then stealing stuff. But yeah, thank you, Broadstep. Thank you for that. That's very kind of you to say. But yeah. Well, he has a video game channel, but that main channel, he had over 12,000 subscribers. And he made thousands of videos on there. I mean, how would you feel one day you made thousands of videos and now it have the opportunity to be gone? You wouldn't really like that. You want to fight for it. So I hope YouTube grows a brain. But it's YouTube. Can I really look forward to YouTube growing a brain? No. I can't look forward to YouTube growing a brain. Not remotely. But yeah, thank you, Broadstipe. Sad Satan, I've never heard of it. Hey there, Eric. Transformers Dark Side of the Moon, yeah, it's an awful movie. Yeah, I mean, you have to be careful with all sorts of stuff with your email. You always have to be careful with it. And sadly, that's the reason for it. Joe, I mean, if I get requests for it, paid requests for it, sure, I'd be open to it. If it's more paid requests, then sure. But yeah, once again, Joe, wish you the best of luck in the hospital. Hope you get better. Hope the tests go okay. Predator 2, I just think it's more underrated. I like the faster pace. No, it was called Transformers Dark of the Moon, which was a really weird title thing. That was called not Dark Side of the Moon, probably because of copper, but Dark of the Moon. And it was an awful movie. Hey, Aaron, I have a wiki page, probably saying how much I suck. Yeah, Total Meltdown 2 was only for this week. The 10 for 10. It's done now. They're not doing that anymore. The first Predator is a great Arnold film. The second Predator is a great Predator film. That's how I look at it. Most overrated game? I don't know, because most of the games I played are ones I like. I mean, Jack Reacher is okay. The sequel, not so much. I don't know what overrated game. I don't know. I've only. I'm not a Game of Thrones guy. No. Grizzly, I like more. Michael. No, Transformers 2 is not underrated. It's shitty. Cool, Donald. Thanks for letting me know that people don't like me. Thanks. Props to you. Good. To Thanks for making me feel better. The Edge, I like over the Gray. I like both the Collector and the Collection. I'll probably choose the Collection a little bit more. Most underrated game, I mean, Evil Dead Fistful Boomstick, Disaster Report, Cold Fear, to name a few. Didn't care for Legends of the Fall. Ambulance 2005, didn't see it. Transformers 2 began shooting without a script. Looks like it. I played Devil May Cry a few times back in the day. I remember now mining it, but I haven't played in forever. PS2 game price going up. Well, yeah, all old games are going up in price, all of them. Oh, thanks, man. My last super chat. No, hey, no problem, man. Thank you for your kindness. I went on the dark web as a dare for $400. Was told to go to a cannibal forum, and oh boy, LOL. Well, yeah, I mean, it's the dark web. There's a lot of stuff in there. Some say a lot of that is actually played up just to mess with people. But there's some stuff that is real, of course, on the dark web. But I know some stuff is played up just to mess with people who do go on there. But some of it is true. You can get drugs and all sorts of stuff in there. And the forums, all that stuff. So um I would never do that because I don't with the equipment I have, I'd be screwed. But at least you got $400 out of it. So at least there's something. Plus, you must know a bit about computers to, not be tracked while going to the dark web, because that's one of the things that happens is that you could be tracked and found out and such. So must know a little bit about tracking computers and stuff, the right equipment for it. Kiss the Girls is okay. Highs, no, I don't own the Gamera films, Michael. Josh and Sam never saw. What do you think of the word overrated? Nothing wrong with the word. I'm not sure what you mean, Jillian. Overrated is a valid word. Yeah, there's a new Transformers film come out called uh, the Beast Wars one. Hey there, Jesse. Favorite Adam Sandler film? Happy Gilmore. Worst one? Uh, Going Overboard. Resident Evil 4, I like more. War of the Roses, never saw. But thank you, Psycho Hobo. I really appreciate it. The deep web actually isn't illegal to go on because it's used by the government for certain things, but it's just illegal to use it for selling drugs and the bad things people do. No, I just meant to go on there. There are people who are not morally, they're a bit morally bankrupt and they could use equipment to track you. That's what I meant by why I would never go on the dark web. Not because I think it's illegal, but because there are people that could find you and track you to where you live and do stuff. That's why I would never do it. That's why people say you need some heavy equipment to go on there so that people don't track you. Resident Evil 4, I like more. I mean, that's my favorite Resident Evil game. Gunman, I enjoy. Gunman's a fun action movie. TMNT 2 looks like a TV movie. I don't know what TV movies they watch because they're wrong. Is it back? Yeah, don't play with me, man. See, why did you lie about that, man? Peter Freaked Out. Why did you lie to me about that, Peter Freaked Out? I should kick you off just for that, man. It's right here. It's not back. So I should kick you off just for that, man. I really should. I'm looking at it right here. It's not back. It's right there, still hat. Frame by frame, don't do that. I would do it, but I appreciate it, man. I mean, but in that case, I will decide. I appreciate it, though. I don't mean to make you feel bad. It's just I wanted to see what his answer was. That's why I didn't want you to do anything, because I want to see what his answer was. Because he's been on here before, he's been cool. Was it a simple mistake? That he looked at something else? Was he just messing around? I just wanted to see what his reaction was. No, he wasn't abusing it. He just idea what frame by frame was doing. So it's cool. Idea what he was doing. I wanted to see in this case. But yeah, I was actually excited there for a minute, and of course that wasn't the case. I don't remember the opening of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Thinner is an awful movie. Hey there, Caleb. Goosebumps. I mean, I didn't read much of the books. QJC, hello there. The only film I'm looking forward to really is John Wick 4. Worst remake ever? I don't know. Um, Psycho remake's pretty bad. Jacob's Ladder remake, that's definitely up there. Probably Jacob's Ladder and the Hitcher remake are two are up there as the worst. Didn't play Shredder's Revenge. I don't know what songs came out in my birth year. Uh, I think with superhero films, they should just do it one movie at a time. Stop planning stuff out. Don't plan stuff for 10 years. Just because it worked for Marvel doesn't mean it works for everybody. Do I like Resident Evil 1 and 3? The originals, yeah. Because I didn't play the remake of 3. I have it, but I didn't play it yet. Yeah, Blair Witch remake was pretty awful as well. Didn't see Thomas Crown Affair. Long Turn remake, yeah, I didn't think much of that. Maybe Peter Freakout was thinking about Michael Keane's video game channel. Maybe that's what he was thinking, because he does have a video game channel, which, like, his main one has 12,000. This has like 1,000 subs. So maybe he was thinking of that one, but no, his main channel's not back. That's where most of his stuff is. That's where most of his content is. They didn't watch the show Recess. Being 1997, not a fan of it. Rage Terry 2, not a fan of it. I like Top Gun Maverick was okay, but it's not a masterpiece. Do you think superhero films will fall out of popularity? Apparently not, because they haven't lately. I read some of the early IDW comics, didn't mind them. Hey, Bryce Rose, hello there. I like Man on Fire with Denzel, but I liked a lot of those that he did with Tony Scott. Deja Vu is my favorite of them. I really liked Unstoppable. Uh, didn't mind Take a Pill 1, 2, 3, and Man on Fire is a good one. Didn't watch Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Yeah, I feel bad for Corey Haim as well. Yeah, Denzel Washington is a good actor. Hellraiser 1, I'll put over 3. Well, Peter Freakout, no one ever said his video game channel was gone. I'm talking about his main channel. His video game channel was never gone. It's his main channel we were talking about, dude. So his main channel had like 12,000 subscribers and thousands videos. His video game channel is like something he does on the side for fun. Has like 1,000 subs. But his video game channel was never gone. Those two separate things. I don't believe anything Corey Feldman says. You already know my thought on the word cheesy, Neil Punt. You already know my thoughts on it. Oofty Sizemore, yes. Ventures of Milo and Otis. About how many dogs and cats died, especially kittens, died during the making of that film. Because that was what, a Chinese or something production, and they didn't give a flying fuck about animals. And I remember seeing that as a kid and then learning it like, nope, never again. Because apparently a lot of cats, a lot of kittens died during the making of that. Favorite Richard Matheson based movie, I'd have to see a list of what movies fall into that category. Didn't see Decoys. My gaming channel is this is my I'll type it in. In fact, I'll just uh this is Michael's gaming channel for those who want to follow along. It probably I'll probably have to do it this way because it doesn't like it when you do it the other way. That's his gaming channel. That's the only place he's on YouTube now. Special. Back in the day, Michael did these videos on. He would go into a store and film himself buying these Transformer toys. And I don't know if he commented on my video or something else, but just randomly saw. I'm like, wow, that's really cool, and I liked him, and he has a very nice, natural, cool vibe to him. And then he back and forth would comment on videos, and then got to talking him playing video games. Like he played Dead Space, and I really enjoyed. That's how I first found Dead Space, was because of him, because he played Dead Space on the channel over a decade ago. And then like Area 51 he played, and I would give him advice because I played the game, and this is his first time playing it, and just talked to each other on Facebook, and it grew from there, man. Great guy, great friend. Michael CP, I think he had commented on one of my videos probably back around 2008 or so. And then I looked on his channel, and then we talked on that one podcast well over a decade or so more, probably like 15. Well, same thing with Efrey. Like pretty much the same thing. Just comment on my videos, and then I will talk with them back and forth, and grew from there. Yeah, the time flies a lot. Yeah, same with Fabio, same as well. Yeah, my old account, yeah. Chase, yeah. Yes, Michael did do a Let's Play on Alien Isolation. He enjoyed the game, but that's on the video game channel. And if you wanted to put the link down below again, if people missed it. In Hell of Van Damme, I like the movie. No problem, Peter freaked out. Just be, just it's fine, man. It's cool. It was a simple mistake. It is what it is. It's cool. But no, that yeah, he has two separate channels, and it's cool, man. um, Luis, hello there. No, Neopunk. This is his channel. No, it's not. You missed an S, Neopunk. See, it's two S's. I like the Alien Isolation. I mean, I don't know. They're two different games. Hyperspace. Don't know what that is. Now, probably the video he uploaded, so he pre-recorded probably a month or so ago, and finally got edited and uploaded. So he probably not going to mention anything, I would assume, about what's going on, because a lot of these video game stuff he'll have filmed like weeks ago and then edit them when he can, because his main focus was on the movie channel. But since that's gone right now, well, I enjoyed both in different ways. Shadow Combat, like they're two different games. Alien Isolation is more of a stealth, scarier. Alien Isolation was scarier, and then Callisto Protocol is more fun. So it's two different ones. No, Chase, I didn't have those videos. Creepshow 2 is way better than 3. That's cool, Luis. That's cool. If I say Shadow Combat, I like both, but it's like comparing apples and oranges. It's hard to compare the two. I don't have a favorite Star Wars poster. Well, thank you, Premonitor. I appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah, I've seen Critical Condition with Richard Pryor. I like it. I mean, Sally, that was in the late stages of his affliction, MS, but I still like the film. Cool as the end of Blu-ray. I wish Cimarronto with John Candy got it. I wish Nothing to Lose and Money Talks would get it, and a bunch of others, but that's cool that's getting it. Chase, I don't know if you can watch videos that are no longer up. It'll show like a photo, but I don't know if you can. I don't think you can actually watch the videos though that are no longer up. I don't think so. Oh, you're going to be a Mutilator 3? Nah, that director doesn't know me. I know he knows Pizzow, who's a YouTuber, and he's, I guess, in the second film. But that second film was absolutely garbage, awful, terrible. Hey, Boomstick. I was more into Star Trek than Star Wars. Shazam, the movie, it's all right. It's okay. The Vagrant with Bill Paxton, I like The Vagrant with Bill Paxton. Yeah, Mutilator 2 looks like garbage. It looks garbage. It looks like awful, awful, cheap jack shit. It's like a bottle of piss that someone drank the piss and then pissed him and then drank the piss that was in the piss with the piss. No problem, Monteval. Alligator is a great movie, and Robert Forster did a wonderful job. Rest in peace, Robert Forster. Fair low budget. I don't know. There's too many low budget horror films to think of Jedi'Zilla. Where's Ash and what? No problem, Nick B. Thank you for the kind words. Steel is way worse. Shazam, I think, is okay. Steel is a bad movie. Didn't see Megan. Don't really care to. Zachary Levi, he's okay as Shazam. Yeah, I know the guy who played the doctor in the first Terminator film said he. Yeah, I know he passed away. Moving with Richard Pryor to get a Blu-ray, yeah, that'd be cool. Drive, which Drive? There's a couple movies called Drive. The Woman King, didn't see it, don't care to. Favorite film Stallone is directed. They directed Rocky 4 or Rambo 4. Favorite Smallville character? I didn't watch much of Smallville. Yeah, Ryan Gosling's Drive is a really good movie. Water Life from Dusk Till Dawn too. I like Robert Patrick. I like the unique camera work, all the different camera angles, point of view shots that Scott Spiegel did, just like he did in the slash film Intruder. It has some bad effects, but I still like the film quite a bit as a direct-to-video sequel. There was a Bo Hopkins. I liked him in it. Favorite Halloween movie of all time? The Halloween 2 from 1981. Yeah, Martha Costas Drive is a great movie too. I have it on Blu-ray over here from NVD. Yeah, it's a damn good movie. You got it right looking at it right now. Critical Drinker, he's all right. Oh wait, okay, is I'm not going to believe that. That could be a troll. I'm not going to just wait. That could be another troll. We'll see what happens. I don't believe it until I see it because I've had people, yep, it's a troll. It's a fake. It's a fake. I knew that was going. That's why I had it up for a second. It's a troll, guys. I I I knew it, and that's why I did not leave it up for that. So thanks for the free money, dumbass. Monovolt, my friend of mine, Michael Keane, the Choice Voice, had his channel hacked. And one of those fake emails that go to your email, you know, in spam, like Facebook, urgent, click on this. No, it's not you, dude. Stop lying. I talk to Michael every day. Stop being a dumbass. Michael even told me he would not come back to YouTube if he didn't get this. I know it's not you, dude. Please block this guy, please. But thanks for the money. You know, these idiots give me free money. Thank you for that. And also, folks, don't do the timeout. Do the hide user from channel. The timeout is not the one to do it. When you click on it, it's hide user from channel, not the timeout. Thank you, Bobby. Yeah, Bobby did it. DJ, okay, guys, one at a time. You got okay. Thank you. But see, you know what? I'm glad that happened because it proves what these kind of people are, and I'm not just making stuff up. Because when people say I make stuff up, this proves that I don't. So it proves what it is. It proves what I say, and they give me free money, so there's that. So this is how smart these people are. They don't like me, but they give me the money. Yeah, trolls paying the toll. I mean, they didn't keep doing it if they want to pay me. Like every time I do one of these, I get like $30 from them. If anyone in the chat can explain to me why, if you don't like someone, why would you give them like $30 of super chats per stream? I'm gonna ask everyone in the 90 people watching. If you don't like someone, would you give them like $30, $40 in super chats? Like $30? Or at least $15, $20 at least? I mean, they can keep doing it, and I'll happily succeed in it. Maybe they want to pay for the reaction. Well, that's cool. Let them keep doing it. Uh, they can keep doing it, and I'll happily do it. And I get, I don't know, I could use it to pay their mom to come over and have some fun again, because I am their daddy. But I'm not going to touch their mom unless I pay for it this time, because the mom is too stank. If I don't touch their mom again, I don't have to pay for it this time. I know I should have pulled out. I should have pulled out years ago. That's the problem. That's what you gotta do. That's why you gotta pull out. Because these kids, they come up and they get mad at their daddy. And it's like, I don't have to pay child support. You pay me. They pay me the child support. See, it's the other way around. They pay me for it. They pay me the child support because I didn't pull out. Good. I'm glad I didn't pull out. I'm glad I didn't pull out, so they grew up to pay me money. Because I'm pulling out. I'm pulling on the back. Total meltdown too. If that happens, sure, but it ain't gonna happen. So, Kaio, you didn't even ask the question. No, I'm not seeing Avatar 2. It's time for these trolls to go back under the bridge where goats are crossing to the other side. Yeah, break on through to the other side. Boom, 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 boom. Right on. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it. Right on through to the bridge. Boom, 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 boom. Say, Freddy Krueger, you are all my children now. You're all my children now. Just like Freddy Krueger. Hey, Hugo, I love Chuck Norris' Sound Rage. One of my favorite Chuck Norris films. Grease, yeah, I like the film Grease with John Travolta. Frostfire, no, never seen it. I know Vendor Syndrome's releasing a Blu-ray of it, and yes, I didn't know that Sidekicks is getting a Blu-ray, but I'm not paying $45 for it. Yeah, Manny Cotillo. I know Manny Cotillo. It's my fault. It's my fault. I should have pulled out. I know it's my fault. It's my fault. I know. But hey, I'm gonna say, Kaio, get the dirt out of your ears. I said no. I'm not watching Avatar 2. I do not want to watch the film. Do you hear me now? Avatar 2 can suck my used underwear. Can you hear me now? Fuck Avatar 2 and its Blue Man suite and its Blue Man group. Fuck the Smurfs. Fuck the fucking Smurfs. I don't give a fuck about the Smurfs. Cole Warner reviews? Yes, I would. If you didn't like the first one, why would you watch the sequel? Thank you, DJ. Thank you. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna go 40 some minutes away, watch an over 3 hour movie with trailers 3.5 hours, and then go back here and do a review, then have to move it from here. Kyle, you really think I have kids? Oh my god, dude. That guy really thinks I have kids. Wow. No, Eric, I did a video on Evil Dead Rise. I just uploaded today. Well, Chase, that ain't never going to happen. So, well, Boomstick again. Why am I going to waste my time watching a sequel to a film I don't even like? Exactly. I don't spend my time over 3 hours watching a film I don't want to see. Will you watch a K-12 sequel? No. So what? Mike, OCP, and I have different tastes. I mean, Mike didn't like the Blair Witch Project. I like the Blair Witch Project. Mike wasn't a fan of Nonstop. I like Nonstop. Mike enjoyed Birds of Prey. Do you think I enjoy Birds of Prey? No. I did Mike OCP like Birds of Prey. I did not like Birds of Prey. I thought that sucked. Mike liked it. We have different opinions. Frame by frame, I'd watch neither. Exactly, Michael. Cobra 2 is too Fanta Orange. I reviewed Barbarian on the channel. I did not care for the film. The Birds 2, I mean, is it's not a good film, but it's not the worst film ever. Hellbound, I like that Chuck Norris movie. Power Rangers 2017. Yeah, I like Power Rangers 2017. Mike hated it. And I don't like Man of Steel, but Mike likes it. He didn't used to like it, but he likes it now. Yeah, we have different opinions. Yeah, Mike OCP isn't big on Rambo First Blood Part 2. I think it's one of the best action films of the 80s. I think Mike gave it like 3 out of 5 stars, but I give it like 5 out of 5 stars. Rambo First Blood Part 2. I don't get it, but hey, teach their own. Fanta Orange, no problem, man. Hey, Astro Zombie, I'm doing okay. How are you doing, man? I mean, other than being sad that my friend got his channel hacked, Michael Keane, um, doing okay other than that. Sorry that I'm drinking so much water. Fair John Cusack film, either Grosse Point Blank or Better Off Dead. Well, I like 1408 as well. Best Wolverine look? I don't know. Doesn't he look the same in all the movies? Yeah, there's a lot of things I would change in Top Gun Maverick. I'd probably say for ratings, I'd probably go more 5 stars than 10 stars. 1 to 5, then 1 to 10. Kyle Power, how about you answer my balls in your mouth? How about that? I'm sorry that you can't have sex with your brother. Why don't you go over there and try it? I know you're used to it. Damn mongoloid. Piss off. I have not seen Unmasked Part 25. Maybe one day, but I know Avenger Syndrome has a release of that. Liam, are you talking about Deadpool 3? I mean, Deadpool 3 I'm curious about. I know that comes out 2024. I like From Paris with Love. It's a fun movie with John Travolta. Top Gun Maverick, it just has some good action scenes, but it's almost the same movie as the first one. I don't care about seeing any more Godzilla movies because I wasn't a fan of the first two. The only one I liked of this recent string of monster stuff was Kong Skull Island. So why would I care to see a third Godzilla film? Samuel, I would choose Leviathan. John Wood 4, Wild Wrangler. Most Wanted, I didn't mind. Terminator 2, I like more than Top Gun Maverick. Will Hugh Jackman suit up? I don't know. I think it'd be a missed opportunity if he didn't. No, Peter Freak Out, I agree with you. So I don't know what will be in Deadpool 3. Favorite Robert De Niro film? Favorite Robert De Niro film? I don't know. Heat. I'll go with Heat. Cruella is an awful movie. Um, I don't listen to anybody. What Avatar has too much bullshit. I don't care about Avatar 2. Like, getting sick and tired of people talking about Avatar 2, man. I really am. Just getting sick and tired of people bring up Avatar 2. I don't care to see the movie. I don't care. Which Chuck Norris film was kind of horror? Sound Rage and Hellbound. Because Sound Rage was a killer that won't die, and then Hellbound dealt with a disciple of the devil. Wanted 2008, I wasn't a fan of. No, no one's requested Troll, Michael. Say it ain't so, I didn't see it. Neopunk, I'd rather watch Van Helsing than Batman Forever. Great Wall, didn't see. Carlito's Way, it's okay. Andrew Tate, no. And you're probably one of those fake trolls again, so don't even, if you send a super chat, I'm still not going to do it. Just warning you, man. Just warn you, if you send a super chat, I'm not going to do it anyway, so. But I've never seen you on here before, so you're probably the same troll coming back, so feel free to send more money like you have before. I'll take it, but I'm not going to do it. Well, 5 stars is like your favorites of all time, and then 4.5 is really damn good. Running Stare Billy Crystal is a fun movie. Worst Dracula in history is the one Blade Trinity. Yes, I agree with that. Or at least pretty damn close. Derailed, I would say, is worse. 3 out of 5 means it's okay. Andrew Tate, that's a fake. Plus, look at the username you're using. I mean, it's a guy that's been on the news for doing certain things. You're obviously a troll, dude. I'm not stupid. Gary Below Super Chat is the thing at the bottom of the dollar sign where people can send in money. Well, Goblin, I mean, there's people with wrenches. I didn't play Grand Theft Auto 4. Thank you, Neil Punk. Throttle, I don't think I've seen that film. What is up with these questions? I have no idea either. Peter freaked out. But it's trolls trying to come in here, messing around. It's like, whatever, dude. Whatever. I don't know, Neil Pund. I don't do ratings. How can you get a wrench? I don't know. I mean, well, Monteval, I mean, his channel's been hacked, is what he's talking about. Yeah, I knew Blade Runner's based on a book. Yes, I knew that. Yeah, I've seen a couple of Dario Argento films. My favorite's Deep Red. I'll put 7 over Silence of the Lambs. Neopunk, I don't know. E.T., I don't know which I would rather watch. I don't have a dream car. Let's see. Sorry, just looking through the chat. And it's going to be about 2.5 hours, so I'll probably call it in a little bit. I'll probably just end it here in a little bit because it's almost 2.5 hours. No, I think Iron Man 3 is bad all around. Grizzly, I mean, I like the film. Didn't have issues with that death scene. Yeah, how about this? We'll just do that. But yeah, we'll end it here. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. And I don't know when I'll do this. Yeah, sure, why not? But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye bye.